What's up everybody, this is Katie, the other half of Duo. I've been very absent on the channel and I apologize for that. It's just that life has been very crazy and I just needed some time to myself to recuperate. But I apologize for not being active on the channel, and I'm going to remedy that by trying to make some videos here and there about, you know, certain games and hidden gems that Nintendo has to offer. So in case that you're looking for a new game, or want something new to check out, maybe this video hopefully can help you out with some new ideas on what to pick up and enjoy. Well, today I want to talk to you guys about Project Cross Zone, the whole series, and the sequel for Project Cross Zone, which is Project Cross Zone 2, came out last month. So I just wanted to touch base a little bit on that game. So Project Cross Zone is basically a huge crossover with Capcom, Nakomi Bandai, and Sega. So all the certain characters from all three companies or developers comes together and just makes this game where the worlds collide and you have to band together with unlikely characters to make sure everything is, it's basically to save the world. And what I really love about this game is just the variety of characters and how much characters that they are in this game. Like characters that you would expect. Like for Cross Zone 1, there was Sanger from the Super Robot series. You just had these characters like people from Endless Frontier, Frank West, Senko from Darkstalkers, just all these characters that you wouldn't really expect just in there. It's like a big old, like a nice mixture of like your favorite dish, and you just decide like, hey, maybe I should put some little cheese in there, just other things that'll make it just better and taste great. But the story, it's honestly a little bit confusing, but the mechanics, the gameplay is just great. It's a strategy turn-based, like I would say a little bit. It's like a RPG mixed with basically it's like a strategy turn-based RPG, but the sprite work is beautiful, the backgrounds, just the transitions. My favorite part is when you're trying to use the super attacks and just the little anime cutscenes that they do before they do their attack is just so awesome. And the fact that it's all voice acted when they're attacking, and during the parts of cutscene dialogue too, it's all voice acted. Even though it's in Japanese, you have the subtitles like right there, and you can go at your own pace. I really enjoy that aspect of the game too. Project Cross Zone 2, however, introduced new mechanics, like how you really have to think in terms of strategy, because you can attack from all sides, and they give out different, like, okay, you attack from the back, and that's the strongest, like, that's more attack for you because that's kind of like their weak spot. But the enemies can also do that to you, so you need to watch out for that. Also, some of the pair units from Project Cross Zone 1 has been switched. That for me, I fell in love with certain characters that were paired in the first one, like Chun-Li and Morrigan. I love that, but having Morrigan and Dimitri instead it's cool, and I love it still. It doesn't take away from the experience. But if you did fall in love with the characters and the pairings from the first one, you're a little bit disappointed, but that's not a deal breaker, because this game is still amazing even though the units are all changed up and whatnot. You got the enemies from the first one coming back, and then you have new enemies that are like, whoa, what is this? And just new characters even, that like the Yakuza unit with Kiryu and Goro Majima. That's my favorite unit, because I'm just really interested in them. And that's another thing I love about the Cross Zone series. It has all these different games that some people wouldn't pick up or even heard about, like me with the Yakuza game series, and even with one of the solo units, that's Segata Sanshiro. He's like a very big mascot for the Sega Saturn, and I did not know from him being like a commercial mascot thing to sell the game system in Japan, that he was going to appear inside this crossover game, and that was like, okay, this is something new, and more comedy relief even. Another thing I love about the series is that, you know, I mean, everyone loves music of the games. So basically this game just picks out the best themes from, you know, the games that the characters are from, and just puts them in there. Like the Strider unit with the Shinobi mix, it's just great. And some of the songs are actually just remixed to Project Cross Zone, you know, new standards, or however you want to say it, and it's just very, very good. Like I honestly wish that they did the same thing with Project Cross Zone 1, where they had a special pre-order bonus where you get the soundtrack as well, but it's whatever. I'll just, you know, wait until something else comes out. But honestly, this game is like really good. If you love fighting with Ryu and Ken from Street Fighter, or X and Zero from the Mega Man series, the Tekken series, you know, Darkstalkers, Project Cross Zone 2 has Fire Emblem characters. That's something new because they've included Nintendo characters into the whole mix as well. If you played the first crossover game, I think, which was, well, I can't, it's not coming to my head at this moment, but I know Jaimu and Renji first originated from that, and one of the evil characters, Saya. I personally got my first introduction to them from Super Robot Wars Endless Frontier, and I thank my brother Liger for introducing me to that, because I loved the bot series. So when Project Cross Zone came out, it was like my dreams have been answered. Even characters from Devil May Cry, it's so good, and I just wanted to share a little bit of my thoughts. If you really are into those types of games, please check it out. You know, go see how it is. The demos for both games are actually still on the eShop, I believe, so you can just check them out, see how much you like them. It's a 3DS game, I forgot to mention. Project Cross Zone 1 and 2 are both 3DS games, but they're still very awesome, and I hope, because the creator of the series wants to continue if the game is well received, or if people just want another one. So I hope it's well received to that point where, you know, there's a Project Cross Zone 3 and we'll get more wacky antics, hijinks, and, you know, just everything that this game has to offer. It is a pretty long game because it has a lot of chapters. Even the prologue chapters are kind of hefty. There's 5 prologue chapters, and I think about 40 chapters after that, so it's a pretty long game, so you won't be disappointed by length. And basically it's just this kind of niche game that people should also just enjoy, and learn about these other characters that have come throughout the years to make up, you know, what the developers of these 3 different big companies, you know, have to offer. You know, maybe you want to pick up a game from there, find out more, or just watch more walkthroughs or stuff like that. Learn the lore of what makes these characters tick, which I'm doing right now because I really love the Yakuza unit, so I need to look into their stuff, and just, you know, basically I might do more of these little short videos about my thoughts on certain games to try and help other people who are, you know, if they feel like they just want a new game, something new, but they don't really know where to start. Maybe this video can help them. So basically, and I hope I'm saying this right because I have not really memorized it myself, and I apologize for that, but what's right for you is not right for me. What's right for me is not right for you, but just simply play those games. Peace.